So in this video, I want to show you how to calibrate your roll compensation. This is the thing that most often gets messed up, or if you're in the field and you notice that when you come back, you're not where you should be as far as your swath width goes. You're too far away or too close. And if it's not because the field's really wet and the tractor's just having a hard time driving, then it's because the roll compensation is off, or your antenna got shifted, which I've never seen that happen. So the way that you would calibrate this is you're going to open a field and line yourself up with an AB line. You're going to engage your auto steer, and you're going to do one pass, and then you're going to come back over it and see how you should be right on top of it. If you're not, then there's a process we will go through to calibrate. So basically I'm just going to drive, and I want to drive long enough distance that I can come back and pass over it, and make sure my offset distance here is holding pretty good so that I'll have an accurate read. If that's way out, then when you drive back over it, you're not going to be able to properly calculate how far off you were. So, and also for this tractor with just the normal steering hardware, you'd have to go over 2 miles an hour, or it's going to have difficulty telling your position of driving. So now basically we're just going to line ourselves back up, the auto steer, and then what you're going to do is once it's pulling you into where you should be, gets you within an inch, you can go ahead and stop, and you're going to hop out with a measuring tape and measure how far to the left or to the right you are from the same spot on your rear tire treads. This is using this is not using the front axle, it's using the rear axle. So check out tire tread and figure out how far to the left or to the right you are from your last pass. And then once you know, you're going to go in here, go to autopilot, calibrate, roll compensation, and type in the distance right here and whether it's the left or the right. And then you're going to repeat the whole process, and you're going to repeat it, sometimes you'll have to repeat it up to like 5 or 6 times because it's calibrating, it's figuring out, it's doing calculations, it's going to try something, and then see how that works. And so you have to go through that process 5 or 6 times before it will finally get it right. And then once you get it right, you should be within an inch or two of being right on top of your last pass. And so you need to make sure you have space to do it, and make sure you can see your tire treads, and that's how you do it.